There we go. There we go. I do believe I am live. We are 17 seconds into the live stream. I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. Well, here we are again. This is a bit different because normally I'm used to streaming on a Friday. But yes, we are live. I am trying to get Steam to work. I thought we might, have a little gaming session tonight. The Sims, we'll let some people join first. I'm just going to readjust the camera so I can see what I'm doing. I will also let everyone know on social media that I am alive. I preferred it when you could see my Darth Vader, my Lego Darth Vader helmet. There we go. There we go. That looks better. So, we are live. It's Saturday night. I'll just take my orange drink over to the other side. I will put that piece down so I can see the chat. Okay. We are good. We are good. So, hello and welcome to the live stream. Usual rules apply. Keep it simple, keep it friendly, keep it clean. You know the rules. I don't need to repeat them, although I like to. Anyhow, always welcome, always welcome. I'm just going to let others know I am live, like I like to do. And of course, remember to put the well, at the moment I've got the desktop audio switched off, so you shouldn't be able to hear what I'm hearing yet. My computer's a bit slow these days, so do bear with me if it cuts in and out. You will be able to hear me, but every so often, the old thing isn't what it used to be. Luna, Julie, hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for being here. Happy to have you. Yeah, so I went with a bit of a catchy, with a bit of a. It's a sort of if you know title. I am. Hang on, I can hear my own voice. There we go. There we go. Anyway. I'm just going to drop into the old Twitter and the other social media. I am live streaming. Please and join me. Don't just love typing ASMR. It would be superb to see you amongst the chat. And I will go and put that also onto Discord. Magic. Because I'm also part of a Discord group, so let's pop that in there as well. If it wants to work. Ah, there we go. Too many Too many links. So, how's everyone been? I hope you're all doing well and keeping well and, you know, looking after yourselves and all that. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? As I say, I don't normally live stream on a Saturday night. I used to when I first started, and then I moved it to Fridays. But, excuse me. Tell you what, I'll get a fresh one. Oh, yeah, we've avoided snow here in the UK. We have avoided snow, fortunately. Is that nice? Is that nice? I think so. I think so. Anywho, I was going to do some gaming, but I can't seem to get Steam to load properly, so might have to knock that on the head. But I'm really happy to be here with you at the moment, because, you know, a lot of things have been happening in the world, and to be able to spend some time with friends is, you know, important to me indeed. And I think, you know, I think playing a video game has to be planned, so I'll probably record it as an actual ASMR, you know, soft spoken, possibly whisper video, I don't know. But I've got the brushes. I haven't got any fizz. I've only got orange squash. Just to lubricate the lyricals and the course. The old beardy weirdy. So yeah, exciting things on the way. Exciting things, as you know. Big projects on the way as well. Need to get in touch with a few people that I seem to have lost track with. For the main chapters, but that's by the by. That's for me to sort out. Amanda, hello. Thrice ye welcome ye thrice. So I think no. Let's. Yeah. How are you feeling, Amanda? Because, you know, you've had what I'm waiting for, gallbladder. I bet you feel amazing to have it gone. I can't wait for it to go. I can't wait for mine to be gone, and I can get back to some sort of health normality, as it were. I'm a bit throaty tonight as well, which means my voice is a little bit deeper, a little bit richer, you know, a little bit more sophisticated. Seriously though, you know, the sooner my health is back on the up, and the sooner I have all these underlying things cleared up and dealt with, the happier I'll be. You know, it's not that. Ooh, excuse me, I have an itch on my leg. See, this is the thing about my live streams. Any newcomers to this, watching it for the first time, you will realise that my live streams are quite spontaneous, quite random. Anything happens. And what do you mean you fell? You never said anything. Should have said. I'd have... Oh, work. You do. I never know what you actually do, Amanda, because you seem to work really, really hard. And yet, you know, oh, excuse me. I'm just recreating the sound of Pac-Man. Oh dear. Oh. Wacka whack. Wacka 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 wacka. Frolicking, hello! Good to see you, my good sir. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining indeed. As I say, sorry, that's my... Oh, yeah, I've got to show you this. This is... I've just taken my phone off it. Look at that. Is that not the coolest phone holder you've ever seen? Oh, my God. It is Fallout 76, but... Oh, it's so sturdy as well. I absolutely love it. It's one of the best Christmas presents I've had, you know, ever. And, you know, he just stands there and... Hello, I'm Vault Boy. I don't know why I came up with the voice. Let's see. But yeah, it holds my phone and it's so freaking cool. But then I'm a Fallout franchise lover anyway. Yeah. I'll tell you something. I've still got the great big Santa head. It's above me on top of this wardrobe behind me because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I didn't know where I wanted to put it. So, you know, I know it's not Christmas, but we can have some fun. I can put the head on and do something. I don't know. Oh well, that's good to hear, Amanda. You know, we need more people like that in this world, I think. Victor, hello, welcome, my good sir. I should have done something about my hair. I did wash it. I washed it today. Well, I wash it every day. Let's see. Shall we have a little bit of music? I can sing along to some songs without you hearing the song. I'm pretty good at doing that, as you know. Let's see. Go straight in for it. I would... Oh, God, yes. Oh, that is gorgeous. I need a cup of the brown stuff, the shade of an acorn, made warm by the same source that I take my cakes from, using a teapot, a mug of fine china, been hooked up to ivy in a certain supply. The trip for my urges, my verge on perverted, prefer the brown tea. I'm certain it's worth it. As a worker, as a rose fresh fountain. I preserve brews from Peruvian mountains. I served up a cup from an elephant's trunk with a couple of monks who utterly stunk. I've had bourbons with sultans and creams with queens, and I've built in Earl Grey. I'm really that keen. A mystery to receive her simple epiphany. The difference between him and me is a simple sip of British tea. When times are hard and life is rough, you can stick the kettle on and find me a cup. When I say Earl Grey, you say yes please. Earl Grey. Earl Grey. When I say Assam, you say lovely. Assam. Assam. When I say ooh, you say ah. Ooh. 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 I've been around the world in native brews to see the place it takes me to make the brew that tastes like the cream cakes made by angels do. And not the same as you get shaky by aim. So pick amazing fluids, but don't make it the same. No using fine leaves picked by pretty maidens in the back and by the seamstress who lives in Copenhagen. Brewed up in a pot made of semi-precious metal, let the blessed content settle in my very bottom kettle. I say ooh, you say long. Ooh, ooh. When I say herbal, you say no thanks herbal. No thanks. No. I want milk. Get it. Strong though. Want to see that spoon stand up. If you're tired of tea, then you're tired of life. I'm madder than a hatter in it by my mac. Like me to Earl Grey, Sam or ginger, lap sang souchon. Raise my pinky finger. Keep your sodding coffee in a proper copper coffee pot and spot me lobbing to a poncy rotten coffee shop. Cloths nodding off. Lots of plots nodding off. Captain Tannin and a Battenberg to top it off. Cloth. Never get this bit right. I've slept for 80 years. You could say I'm mad for tea, or you could just say I'm mad any longer. I'm glad, really. Poor, my hands are... I'd sell my own grandma for a cup. Sell your grandma for a cup. I need to practice that one better, because I want to do that as a video, as an ASMR video. I want to do that one as an ASMR video. This is another one I want to do as an ASMR video. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, Mr. Stevenson. Oh, Mr. Stevenson. Which Mr. Stevenson are you? Oh, Mr. Stevenson. John. Robert George. Robert Lewis. And if Robert, which one? Because there were two. I'm not singing that one though. Where is it? Where is it? Well, I need a lot of practice, Luna. I do need a lot of practice. It's been a while. Here we go. I say, chummates, I was on the way to a club the other day when this chap here stops me and says, I don't like how to count your jib, sir, or something along those lines, but rather in the modern parlance, I'm afraid. To him, in certain terms, that to count my jib is entirely beyond reproach, and so I went to explain to him what goes on. No coward rap, I'm not blithering. The world of chap is what I'm living in. Spelled backwards means nothing at all. Stop fiddle-faddling and come to the ball. Check the facts and expose those prats. Let's hire some chaps. They're not chaps. The government is posh, but they're not dandy. They're pipe and I shall keep... No, sorry. That one's too... Minnie, hello. Welcome. So good to see you. I'm trying to rap and I'm failing miserably. Let's try this one. To the extent of my cricket knowledge. Straight out of Surrey, a gentleman rhymer called Mr. B. No. Oh dear. As I said, I'm trying to rap and I'm failing miserably. Chap hop is not my game. I think we'll do it I will do it properly though. I promise I will do it. I will do an actual video for rap. You know, ASMR. Chap hop and things like that. It's a lot harder. Oh, that's okay, Julie. I'm as I said, I'm doing stuff and failing miserably, but having fun at the same time. You know, having fun at the same time is quite nice, really. Thank you. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, I do rap well. Oh dear. You are Amanda. Fancy getting me with a fart bag. You are incredibly. You are a bad person, but I like you. You're a friend. You're a friend. So, all is forgiven, my child. All is forgiven, my child. Why am I now waiting for the next trigger? Would you consider a laughter and ASMR trigger? I don't know. Does my laughing trigger ASMR in anybody? Answers on a postcard to wherever you want to send it. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh dear. I've just popped the chat out so I can see it, because it's the chat on from YouTube is actually bigger and I can see it better than Streamlabs. So, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear me. Look, one tooth. I know you have one. I know you have one tooth, Henry. Oh, she absolutely is, Luna. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it for the world. You know, Amanda is who she is and we love her for it. Absolutely. Oh, good drop of the old Ujima flip. Ring ding 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 ding. I must do some messaging as well. Please, if anyone is on Twitter, please remember to remind me not to forget. There's a lot of people I need to catch up with. Ring. I discovered this trick. Ooh. I can actually. How does this sound? I do certain impersonations. Ring, 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 ring. Eh? I do think of you all as like brothers and sisters and things like that. You know, I genuinely do, because you know you do mean a lot to me as friends. Sorry. My computer's doing something, and I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what my naughty little computer is doing. It is misbehaving and giving me very, very strange responses. You know, so, yes, for some reason I've put on a very strange, well, I suppose it sounds French,
but I can do other accents as well, within reason, without going into sort of... We haven't had like a French accent in the Lord of War and Heartache yet. We've had more Eastern European accents, like Boris, who is of course a little bit more Russian in his, or shall I say Eastern European in his voice. And then of course we have a more mysterious Eastern voice, which has only ever appeared with one... Oh, yes, lovely to have you here, Luna. Thank you so much for joining. Absolute pleasure to have you here in the chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good day. Do have a good rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I was, saying... Oh, hi, MKTV. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Where was I? Yes, this is the only accent I have used for a certain character. And I think it is the only voice that I will use in context for the character, because it fits his voice. And there is an extra special announcement, because I will be writing and performing the origins of Rafik very soon. Chapter 1 of that side story will be up in about 3 weeks' time, because I need time to write and record. But it shall cover the complete origin story of everybody's favourite rogue in the Lord of War and Heartache. It will cover his entire backstory, from his childhood right through to how you know him so well as the rogue everybody loves to fear or simply love. We all know Maximus is unable to stand him. So the question is, why did he hire him for the to recruit people for his new troupe? I just needed a character for Maximus to interact with, so that's why I chose Rafik instead of creating a whole new character. Sorry, my chair is a bit squeaky. But, some really, really good things on the way. Really good things. And I don't know how that sounds to anyone. Bit harsh on my ears because I've got headphones on, so as I say, was any newcomers arrived, this was going to be a gaming stream, but I've chosen to disregard that and keep it as a little chat. A little chat. Yeah. See, I used to have a soft toy frog. Went everywhere with me. And it used to have a silly little voice like this. And I wondered if I might use it. Of course, it was much more high-pitched because I used to say things as a child. But I now think I may be able to use it for a character. But I don't know which character. It's kind of like how I imagine Elmo if he were growing up. You know, how Elmo might sound if he were growing up. Ooh, hot cookie dough. Ooh, lucky. I can't eat hot cookie dough anymore due to the content in it. You know, the sugar and the fat and things. I've got to try and, if I don't want flare-ups. But I keep readjusting my camera because you know, I'm trying to see what I can see really. Yeah, so some very exciting things coming up in the future of the channel. There's a few other bits and pieces. Got a couple of chat groups on the go, of which I know Julie is one of. I won't go into too much detail about that because obviously if you are familiar with me on Twitter, you will know that I've been fairly active in regards to one particular collaboration. I think we've now got a good lineup for what is going on in that. So, you know, I'm content to carry on as it is, and take it from there really. Sorry, I'm just sorry, I'm just checking something. The thing is, whilst obviously I am sort of chatting, and I still sort of have little messages coming that I want to yeah, okay, never mind. So yeah, but I don't know why. Thank you, Minnie, but I don't know why, but I feel like I've put on weight. I do feel like I've put on weight, even though I've tried to keep it sort of low level, sort of. It's not easy. I mean, I haven't had any sort of major flare. I've had a few little flare-ups, but nothing overly major that's crippled me, fortunately, you know. But I will say one thing, you know, it's changed my taste buds. It has altered my taste buds, this new dietary requirement. But oh yeah. Yeah, do you know, I need to start using this community tab more. All those months I was banging on about getting the community tab. Last time I used it was 11 days ago, so I think I do need to, because if you've seen my community tab, you will know I got trolled. So yeah, I had a follower really. You get used to it. You kind of get used to it once you start finding foods you like that you can eat. I've turned from a lot of I've turned to a lot of dairy-free foodstuffs. So no Sweet Gamer S. Hello indeed. Thank you for joining. You've had the surgery though, haven't you, Amanda? Because I know, because I'm obviously still waiting for mine.
And you know, I have found, since I've altered my dietary needs to try and stop the flare-ups, it has become more. Because the other thing I'm also not too sure about is joining a gym, because I don't want to do anything that's going to cause myself damage, if you know what I mean. You know, they've already found sort of damage to the gallbladder in the scans and things when I was in hospital already, and I think no, it hasn't. I mean, my mental health over the last, I think this is another reason I stopped all the deadlines for the projects and things. The projects are still going ahead, but I stopped all the deadlines because it was just becoming too much for me. I need breathing space. I do need to contact quite a few ASM artists to make sure they're still on board. I've lost a lot of contact with people, so I do need to do that ASAP. I will probably do that as a tweet, and because as you know, I don't like to approach people. I do not like to approach people. I prefer they approach me. It makes things so much easier. It does make things harder for me, but I just don't feel I just don't feel right approaching people. And if you saw the posts from this troll, the way they said I should just go and approach people and say da da da, no, that's not how I do it. Yes, I'm an amateur, but I treat everyone, equally and the same. They all get the same treatment. They all get treated with the same respect, the same, level of privacy and support, things like that. And that's how I run my collaborations. I will not go barreling in and saying, hey, do you want to do this? Because that's not the way I work. That's not how I like to do it. Everything I do is everything I do, in regards to my collaborations is very much regarding how I work with people. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, a lot of exciting things on the way for the chat regarding the channel. and sort of working out ideas and things. So, you know, we've got, as I say, we've got the Origins of Rafik coming up. We've got well, more of the Vampire Saga. Another instalment of the Cleo and Trajan saga coming up, chapter 6. What else have we got? Oh yeah, I'm going to restart the Fireland saga. I've got a few ideas for that. I need to look at my playlists, because I need to work out what my playlists are. If you can work out your playlists, you can work out anything. Here we go. Obviously the Troop Saga playlist, that counts towards the new collaboration and the Academy. Yeah, we've got I've got chapter 5 planned for the Trigon Saga, Fireland Saga, Vampire Saga, and the main series. Well, obviously the main series, we're waiting for chapter 17 at the moment. I need to get in touch with a few people about that. Yeah, so kind of covered me. Yeah, fine. It's been a long week. I've you know, just had a long, hard week at work. You know, I've been doing a couple of late shifts. And you know, my brain's a bit... I went out drinking last night for the first time in ages, and it was a leaving do for for a manager at work, and you know, it's still sort of going around my system in a way. I'm still a bit sort of trying to... I'm not hungover, but you know, I'm just sort of losing what's the word? I mean, I don't know really. The world is a funny place. Kind of, Amanda, I will say that. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I'm trying to think on my feet here, and at the moment it's a bit... This is another reason I don't think it wouldn't have been a good idea to game. Because I wouldn't have been able to have focused really. Yeah. Such is life. Oh well, hello, welcome back. Lovely to have you here. Um, but sorry, just distracted by something. I'm distracted a lot these days in the world. You know, there's a lot going on in the world that plays on my mind so much. You know, what with COVID and, you know, all these, you know, politically and health-wise, and, you know, you know, it just... I'm not a philosopher. I'm not a philosopher. But I just see... I just see the world crumbling. You know, the whole world is crumbling. And we're just small... We are like small fish in a huge pond. Or ocean. Say ocean, because oceans are obviously big. But we are... It's a very distracting time. The world has gone crazy, and, you know, are we... Is it our job? Do we make it our job to... make it right, really? Now, I know I normally become quite sort of philosophical and things like that. And you know what I mean. And I think I've done a lot of thinking in the last... Thank you, Minnie. You know, I've done a lot of thinking in the last 2 years, and you know, I've found myself, I've sort of worked my way through situations and, you know, big changes, and I don't know really. The world, as I said, is a crazy place, and there's not a great deal we can do about it. You certainly are. You certainly are. To both of you. To both of you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Yeah, so... Isn't it amazing how you can go from being sort of very upbeat and chirpy to incredibly philosophical and you know, incredibly philosophical and thoughtful and things like that. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Have I changed as a person over the last 2 years? To be honest with you, I have no idea. I really have no idea. Am I the same person I was 10 years ago? Possibly not, you know. I have achieved... Thank you, Minnie. I appreciate that. I really, really do. You know, I am not who I was 10 years ago. I've certainly achieved more in the last 2 years than I ever imagined I would all those years ago. If anyone told me I would be sitting here in front of a camera talking to people on YouTube, I would never have believed myself, because 10 years ago I was a completely different person. Absolutely completely different. And, you know, the world was different back then. You know, we didn't have all this 24/7 media, you know, drilling into our brains what's going on in the world. You know, I grew up, I'm going to say this is cliche. This is cliche. But in my opinion, I grew up in a simpler time, when there was no 24-hour rolling news. There was only newspapers. There was the bulletins at, you know, there was breakfast television. There was news bulletins at 1 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock, depending on which channel you watched. And if you had Sky, then you had Sky News, which was 24-hour rolling. But it wasn't like the news we have today, and that is the big difference. It is the media that is... I think this is why I stopped reading newspapers. This is why I stopped watching the news and listening to the news. I get more... I know it isn't exactly... I know it isn't exactly the most resourceful thing of news, but social media is where I get a lot of my news information. And I honestly do think that you know, it really does play upon your mind. It really does play upon your mind, because you don't know you really don't know what is going to come out of the woodwork next. A lot of stuff plays on your mind. A lot of stuff does play on your mind, and it becomes, weird. This could end up with me going into the Mandela Effect, because there's a lot of things that I think have happened that haven't happened, and a lot of things that haven't happened have. I mean, we could go on all day about the Mandela Effect. I would say Google it. Absolutely Google it. It's a fascinating topic of... I don't know if it comes under paranormal or, parapsychology or something like that, but yeah, Google it. I think, yeah. Excuse me. I'm in it for the long. I'm in this for the long run, by the way. I am in this for the long run. And I do think there is a lot that can be said about the way the universe works. I mean, there's a lot of mysterious ways the universe works. It's okay. I've just thought of something really amusing. Really amusing. I just started singing to myself, Always Look on the Bright Side of Life from Monty Python's Life of Brian, and I got to the line of, life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke is true. You'll see it's all a show. Keep 'em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. I've got a feeling I'm all. Amanda, Amanda, I drink to you. I drink to you, my friend. I absolutely drink to you, my friend. You have... Oh, you make my day. You make my day. So, yeah, I had a productive day today, actually. Quite a productive day. In that, what was I going to say? I've forgotten what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, I tidied up my room. I can't show you because I haven't put the I haven't put the hoover around yet. I'd show you, but you know, I need to put the hoover around, but I'm able to move around in my chair. And you guys, you gals, you guys, you gals. Actually, I did put lyrics to the theme tune of Black Beauty, but I actually did it to the as a tribute to the London Midland Scottish Black 5 steam locomotive. Let's see if I can find the music.
Only thing is, I never actually finished the lyrics, so it could be a bit hit or miss. But I do like to try this. I would like to try this for you this evening. You won't hear the music because obviously it's copyrighted, but I need it so I can... let's make sure. There we go. Yep, that's the tune. The Black Five, built for the London Midland Scottish, designed by Sir William Stanier FRA. It was the best of the locos. Black Five, it was an express locomotive. There's only so many that have been preserved, and you can still travel behind one. Da, 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 da. Hello, Jesse. Thank you for joining. Black Five, for the London Midland Scottish. It was a steam locomotive of great power. Wrong key. Black Five, designed by Stanier. Designed by William Stanier SRA. My gosh, I can't sing anymore. Da, da, da. Yeah, I really need to write the lyrics for this. I'm hearing it in this, you see. Ba, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Although I may need to change the key. Dum 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 dum. The Black Five, designed for London Midland Scottish, designed by Sir William Stanier FRA. It was a great locomotive. Black Five, designed for London Midland Scottish. There are a number of them preserved on the tracks, and you can travel behind one. Yes, you can travel behind one. Five. Da, da, da. Yeah, okay. I admit I need to kind of work on the lyrics and let's do something else. Let's try something else because I love doing this. I love taking instrumentals and putting lyrics to them. Because I absolutely think that is an amazing way of doing things. Although, I also love singing so let's try this. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Willie Nelson sings in my key. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I find love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Seeing places that I've never been. Seeing things I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies we go down the highway. We're the best of friends. Then thinking that the world keeps spinning our way. And our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I find love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Bow, 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 bow. Instrumental. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keeps turning our way. And our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I found love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Now I'll tell you something. I think I might open up all my live streams with that song. I will sing that song every live stream because I think that would be a good way to open up a live stream. What do you think? Do you think I should open up with that? I don't know why I keep asking because I know the answer for me is yes, and that's how I'm going to do it because I think that will be an amazing way. Okay. How about we change it up to another language? Let's change it up to another language. Tahi o honga, moshihimo, naga atara. Shiku wa hachimachi, ho nitsuku. Hanawa kare, tohi wa sora o sute. Hito wa ho emi. Nakasutaro. Yeah! Taiyo o wa o hinochi no hoshida. Shiawase o mamo no hono da. Eagle shark panther, eagle shark panther. Oretachi no tamashi imo eteriru. Follow the sun, catch the sun. Taiyo sentai, sun voluka. Eagle, shark, panther. Taiyo honga, mohete, iru kakiri. Matsu, matoshi, asana koru. Dahanchi no, kainu wa, sosu itemo. Itano no, amasomate. Taiyo ho wa ho minamo no da. Da deri de o ho ikari wo kureru. Eagle shark panther, eagle shark panther. Oretachi no tagaya niketiki yokse. Follow the sun, catch the sun. Sai o sentai, san voluka. Taiyo o wa o ho inochi no hoshida. Shiawase o mamono no da. Eagle shark panther, eagle shark panther. Oretachi no tamashi momo eteriru. Follow the sun, catch the sun. Solar Squadron, Sun Volucan. From 1981, Taiyo Sentai Sun Vulcan, Super Sentai series, never adapted into Power Rangers. Possibly the only Japanese I actually know. Actually, no. The other Japanese song I know is actually sung by a woman, but I have actually learnt it, so I am going to sing it. And of course, because you can't hear it anyway, you'll hear it sung from man's perspective. Let me find the album that it's on. Now, if you're familiar with, I'm not going to say what it is, but it was from a popular series in Japan and also on TV in America and Britain. So if you know this, what I'm about to sing, if you recognise it, it is a theme song. If I can find it. Thank you, Amanda. I truly appreciate that. There we go. And we have to do this properly. I just feel rhythm, emotion. Kagamune no kodo owa. Anata eto susuiteru, so far away. Mo kitsusuite mo ii. Hitori wo suru ni asuku. Hageshiku ikite itai. Akira men ai to yoso wo. Kureru anata dankara dankishi memory. I just feel resumu emotion. Konamachi mo itami mo. Kansayakana iishi uno hikari emo tebi. Oh, sorry folks. I'm so out of practice with that one that I've got the lyrics wrong. So I'm going to try and find the lyrics so I can actually sing along to them. It's been years since I've sung this one. I always... Here we go. Here we go. I will be looking at the screen, but I want to make sure I get this absolutely perfect for you guys. I just feel rhythm, emotion. Kono mune no kodo owa. Anata etu susuiteru, so far away. Not really in my key, but you know, it was the first song I ever learnt. Mo kitsusuite mo ii. Hitomi wo surasazu ni asuku. Hageshiku ikite itai. Akira mena isu yoso wo. Kureru anata dakara dankishi memory. I just feel resume emotion. Ayamachi mo itami mo. Azayaka na iishi uno hikari e tomachibi ite. I just feel resume emotion. Komo mune no kodo wa. Anata eto susuiteru so far away. I am really off key with this one. I am so sorry, but we're continuing. Do shinayaka ni ima wo suhada de ukutomete moto yasashi sa mitsuketa iyo tsubete ga kirame iteta Osanai no kiseki tori modoshite. I just feel resume emotion. Otagai no setsu nasa. Kanji ai wake aeru. Nukumori wo shi unjeteru. I just feel resume emotion. Kono kisu de tashikana. Joe Netsu wo su ata is so far away. This is what it's all about, folks. The best anime ever. Gundam Wing. I just feel resume emotion. Ayamachi mo itami mo. Azayaka na iishihu no hikari e tomachibi ite. I just feel resume emotion. Komo mune no kodo wa. Anata eto susuiteru so far away. Yeah, so, if you're not familiar with Gundam Wing, I highly recommend it. It was the first anime I ever saw. Well, no, actually, the first anime I ever saw was probably Pokemon, but then I fell in love with Mobile Suit Gundam Wing and Dragon Ball Z, the Cell Saga. Oh, absolute, yeah, can't go wrong with the Cell Saga. And I kind of I kind of fell in love with Japanese culture because of anime and Power Rangers, because obviously Power Rangers came from Japanese Super Sentai. And when I find music, that's the thing. Music, I don't think it matters what language you speak. If you enjoy music, you can enjoy anything. And I honestly think that music can unite us. I think we should have more. I want to take it down a step, actually, because this is a beautiful song. It's quite long, but it's in my key, and it's by Nightwish. It's called The Islander. Now, I am a Nightwish fan, and yes, it is playing at the moment, but because you can't hear the music. Anyway, I am a Nightwish fan, and this is one of their most beautiful songs, I think.
quite a long intro. An old man by a seashore at the end of day gazes the horizon with sea winds in his face. Tempest tossed silence, seasons all the same. Anchorage unpainted and a ship without a name. Sea without a shore for the banished one unheard. He lightens the beacon light at the end of worlds, showing the way, lighting hope in their hearts, the ones from their travels homeward from afar. This is for long forgotten, light at the end of the world. Horizon crying the tears you left behind long ago. The albatross is flying, make him in daydream the time before he became one of the world's unseen. Princes in the tower, children in the fields, life gave him it all, an island of the universe. Now his love's a memory, a ghost in the fog. He sets his sails one last time, saying farewell to the world. Anchored to the water, seabed far below, grass still in his feet and a smile beneath his brow. This is for long forgotten, light at the end of the world. Horizon crying the tears you left behind long ago. So long ago. Ago. This is for long forgotten, light at the end of the world. Horizon crying the tears you left behind long ago. Bum, 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 bum. So long ago. So long ago. That one takes it out of you because it's such a powerful song. It is. The problem is I'm still looking at the camera that's above my laptop there, and that's the thing, I keep forgetting sometimes to look at that. But there's so many songs I love that I want to. Let's make this a musical evening. I want to do something a little bit different now. And this one is female lyrics, but I love this song so much. If you're not familiar with this group, they're called Within Temptation. I absolutely love anything symphonic metal. Nightwish, Within Temptation, Xandria, Seven Kingdoms, ancient bards. Who else? Delane. Who else? Delane, Epica. You know, if it's symphonic metal, then yeah. So Nightwish, anything like that. This is Iron by Within Temptation. I love these long intros. It's just a shame, but copyright, I have to be careful. Left in the darkness, here on your own. Woke up a memory, feeding the pain. You cannot deny it. There's nothing to say. It's all that you need to fire away. Oh damn, the war is coming. Oh damn, you feel you want it. Oh damn, you bring it on today. You can't live without the fire. It's the heat that makes you strong. 'Cause you're born to live and fight it all away. You can't hide what lies inside you. It's the only thing you've known. You'll embrace it and never... Oh dear. Anyway, thank you for joining us, Frolicking. That is in the wrong pitch. I need to take that down a couple of pitches. Luckily I have an MP3 version of that so I can edit it, and I'm talking too fast. Cheers. But I hope you have an enjoyable rest of your day or evening, Frolicking. Thank you for joining. I'm sounding like Keith Floyd now, the late great Keith Floyd. If you're unfamiliar with Keith Floyd, YouTube him. He was a treat to watch, and he still is. He still is a treat to watch. Very manic TV chef. Let's see. Oh, yes. Now, this song by Dragon Force, Ashes of the Dawn, actually has significant meaning to me, because it's funny, because I had a dream that actually uses the backing track for this. I actually had a dream that this song existed, but it sounded slightly different, and it's amazing how it can all work. Oh, that's okay, Minnie. Thank you so much for joining. Enjoy your dancing. I take it you're going to a nightclub. I take it you're off to a nightclub then. That sounds very intriguing. You'll have to tell me about it someday. You'll definitely have to tell me about it. Drop me a line. Definitely drop me a line. So this one is, funnily enough, as I say, actually, I'm going to do one of their ballads because I'm not in the mood for power metal. So I'm going to do one of their sort of slower songs because I think this one's... This is Dawn Over a New World, and it's actually one of their slower songs. It's one of their ballads. It's quite beautiful, actually. In the darkness of the night, in the shadows of the dawn, it's turning black, no looking back, the sands of time are sown. When the day will slowly end, and the sun has turned to grey, will we feel the power of freedom with the dawn of a new day? Down, 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 well, the mountains paved with gold, through the valleys of the slain, our quest will lead us onwards to the journey of the brave. When the time has come to stand for the power we believe, we will ring the sound of victory for one and all to see. Sometimes in your darkest dreams you will feel the haunting pain. Silent tears of your hidden fears come to haunt you once again. Fight on for the memories of the everlasting dream. Their pain in the silent lands on wings of glory free. We can go on forever with the darkness so far away, and the warriors who live forever fight on to the end. Across the highest mountains and through the endless seas, our journey ever onwards, fight until we all be free. Through the darkness shining, the never-ending light, on through the days of glory, rise towards the fight. One day we will... Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But these pitches, I need to change it to my pitch. I do really need to change the pitch. Because obviously I have quite a deep-rooted voice. So I kind of need to... find songs that are very much in my key. I'll tell you who is, though. I'll tell you who is. And that is another of my favourites. If I can find him. There we go. Yeah, this is one of my favourites. Just trying to get it to load up at the moment. I thought we could have a bit of fun. If I can get it to load up. There we go. Because this is in my key. This is in my key. And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse.
This is in my key. Johnny Cash. There's a man going round taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody won't be treated all the same. There will be a golden ladder reaching down when the man comes around. The hairs on your arm will stand up of the terror in each sip and in each sup. Will you partake of that last offered cup, or disappear into the potter's ground when the man comes around? Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to the big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come, and the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks. The whirlwind is in the thorn tree. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Till Armageddon, no shalom, no shalom. Then the father hen will count his chickens home. The wise man will bow down before the throne, and at his feet they'll gas their golden crowns when the man comes around. Is unjust, let him be unjust still. Whoever is righteous, let him be righteous still. Whoever is filthy, let him be filthy still. Listen to the words long written down when the man comes around. Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to the big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come, and the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks. The whirlwind is in the thorn tree. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Measured hundredweight and penny pound when the man comes around. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts, and I looked, behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. That's probably one of my favourite Johnny Cash songs, in fact. That is probably one of my favourite Johnny Cash songs. He did a lot of incredible music, and I really do appreciate sort of country and western things like that, and it really makes. Well, it's good to have an eclectic taste in music, I guess, because if we all liked the same music, it would be boring. The world would be a boring place. We all need a different taste of music. I also like silly songs as well.
There's a channel I like called Brental Floss, and he does some really good. So I'm going to sing along to one of his songs about Super Mario Land. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's just loading. Here we go. Green, black and green, hold it in your hand, this Mario Land in 1985. Oh, got that wrong. We'll start that again. Green, black and green, hold it in your hand, this Mario Land in 1989. This came down the pipeline. Yeah, Mario's back, out to save that crazy Princess Daisy. By now he's sick of this princess fake out bullshit. We creepy sprites without Princess Peachy or Luigi. But he has super balls. Seriously, that's what they're called. The lolly dropped off like some kind of Mario knockoff. It clearly showed, man. Since when did turtles explode, man? Way back in the day, all you had were 3-frame LCD games. Our journeys had a lack of all but travel Scrabble pack. Yes, NES looked best, but to put this one next game in context, it was a milestone, yeah. Handheld gaming started here. The point I'm framing was at the date of portable gaming. It just lawful. This was a technical marvel. Yeah, so was the cotton gin, but I wouldn't take me in the car. Neither does this game. Brent, lying heads. That displays a great imagination. This game came, I presume, from an all-too magic mushroom. The gameplay was lame. Hey, look, I know how Mario should go, bro. This black sheep's really bad. You'll learn one day. Oh, thanks, Dad. But how my heart skips for 8 bits on holiday car trips. Feelings awoken. Dave, bloody, what are you smoking? And can I have some love? I'm smoking love. I just think this game deserves a place on the shelf with all Mario games. All of them except Sunshine, obviously. Are you kidding? Sunshine's like the best one. You're a pillock. You're a wazzock. You're a git. You're a son of a bleep. Key change, mofo. Oh, maybe so. Sure, it sucked to tap, but it's all we had. It had its charms and such. Alright, maybe this much. Then it was lame, oi. It brought Mario to the Game Boy. Touch of that center. Either way, the sequel was better. Super Mario Land. Do 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 was great. There's one song I'd love to sing, but I don't think I could because it's quite there's one I really want to sing because it is such a I don't know if I should, because I'll kill it, but it was for the game Civilization. So, shall we try it? I need to find the artist. Or did it come under video game music? Bear with me, I have to find the piece of music. I hope you're all still here and enjoying yourselves. I know my singing isn't the greatest, but you know, and I do apologise for that. But you know, this is a live stream. We do what we do. You know, give me a wave if you're still here. I know a couple of people have left, but always nice to know if you're, you know, who's still here and who's sort of listening into the chat, as it were. So, because it kind of helps me to figure out what you enjoy. So, excuse me, that wasn't very pretty, was it? Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, I'm not actually listening to the theme tune to DuckTales, I'm just singing it. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes, it's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Tales of daring, do bad and good luck tales. Danger, what's behind you? There's a stranger out to find you. Da 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 da. Yeah. I don't know if I should go ahead with this one because it could be taken the wrong way, and I don't think I should really. I was going to try Baba Yetu from Civilization 4, but I'm doing my own modding now. Thank you, Amanda. We'll hide them on that channel as well. We don't need those people here. We don't need spam. Spam, 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 spam. Lovely spam, wonderful spam. Lovely, 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 lovely spam. Wonderful spam. Lovely, lovely, lovely spam. Wonderful spam. Lovely, 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 lovely spam. Wonderful spam. Lovely spam, lovely spam, lovely spam, lovely spam, lovely spam. Spam, 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 spam. That was the spam song from Monty Python. Yeah, we have to keep in check the problematics, as it were. You know, we do have to keep in check the problematics. I'm just looking at myself on screen. I seem to be singing the lovely spam song again. So, oh, I've never tried this one before. I've never tried this. I've never tried this because this is This is a beautiful group called Gregorian, so I'm going to try and sing along to them. That's okay, Amanda. I've got this. I've got this. I need the lyrics. I need the lyrics because obviously they sing in a certain way. There we go. There we go. We'll try that again because I need the lyrics, you see. Now come by our side, place where you can hide. No, that's no good. That is no good. We are not doing too good this evening. Well, we are. We're doing amazingly well, but the singing side of things is a little more to be desired. But we carry on. We carry on. Do give a wave if you're in the chat. Please do. Always lovely to have people here. So we shall try again because I have found the lyrics, the proper lyrics. Come now, come by our side, into where you can hide. We are the sunshine. Rest your soul here and you'll find we are the energy. We give the world to thee. Hold up your heart now. We will ease pain from your brow when the world is intact. That's wrong. They've got the wrong lyrics. They completely missed out a chorus. Shall we try fourth? I know this. I want to do this song. I really want to do this song because it's a really nice song. So we'll do it fourth time lucky because I really believe this song deserves to be covered. Come now, come by our side, a place where you can hide. We are the sunshine. Rest your soul here and you'll find we are the energy. We give the world to thee. Hold up your heart now. We will ease pain from your brow. In a world without angels and destruction is near, you can come with us here. When the people are strangers, you will rest here with me in a moment of peace. In a world without angels and destruction is near, you can come with us here. When the people are strangers, you will rest here with me in a moment of peace. Light up the dark below, see through the stars, reach to the earth's flow, drift in the joy of our hearts, unleash the energy, taste of the vine, drink as a soul that knows now the power divine. In a world without angels and destruction is near, you can come with us here. Where the people are strangers, you will rest here with me in a moment of peace. When the world without strain and destruction is near, you can come with us here. When the people are strangers, you will rest here with me in a moment of peace. There's a lot I do need to practice. I am really sort of not in the greatest of, I've come out of focus. I've come out of shot. And I knocked my glass over. There's a lot I want to do and sing for my channel. I'm not turning it into a singing channel, but I want to. Yeah. Let's go with something a bit more fun. Something a bit more classic. Bow, bow, bow. Almost heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains. Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear a voice in the morning hours, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And down the road I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Down country roads, bam bam. I will get back to my old voice. I did used to sing quite a lot, you know, for my own entertainment, and you know, I used to sing quite a lot for my own entertainment, and so I kind of sort of lost track and things of the voice that I had. Not professional and not, you know, just for my own entertainment when I was sort of bored, as it were. Yeah. See, the thing is, I need to find songs in my key. That's the thing. I do need to find songs in my key. You know, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Kenny Rogers for country and western, and then obviously for rock and things. Oh, you know what we've got to do. You know what we've got to do with rock. There's one thing I want to do, and this is something I if you can't guess what I'm listening to, That guitar riff. That guitar riff. Like a man at the hell I'll be gone when the morning comes. Da-da-da-da. Like by the hell I'll be gone when the morning comes. The sirens are screaming and the bars are howling way down in the valley tonight. There's a man in the shadow with a gun in his eye and a blade shining oh so bright. There's evil in the air and thunder in the sky and the killers on the bloodshot streets. Oh, down the tunnel where the deadly are rising, oh, I swear I saw a young boy down in the gutter. He was starting to foam in the heat. Oh, baby, you're the only thing in this whole world that's pure and good and right. And wherever you are and wherever you go, there's always gonna be some light. But I gotta break it out now, before the final crack of dawn. But we gotta make the most of our one night together. When it's over, you know, we'll both be so alone. Down, 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 down. Like a by the hell I'll be gone when the morning comes. When the night is over, like a by the hell I'll be gone, gone, gone. Like a by the hell I'll be gone when the morning comes. Yeah. No, I can't do that justice. And he's just, sad. It's sad that he's passed away, to be honest. And I can't do that justice as a tribute because my voice can't hit those notes anymore. It can't hit those notes, so it's unfair for me to try that. So I will cease there for that. But this one's fair for me. I love this one. This is Don McLean, American Pie. Long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. I knew if I need to do a lot of rehearsing for these to make these work, because I am all over the shop. I think it's my throat, really. I mean, you listen to my voice. It really is quite... Sage, hello. Yeah, I very nearly killed it, to be honest with you. It really would have been the... Let's give it another go. Good to have you here, Sage. Let's see. A long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. I knew if I had a chance that I could make those people dance and maybe be happy for a while. February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widow bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died.
So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so, how do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig them rhythm and blues. It was a lonely teenage drunken buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I was singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to my levee, but the levee was dry. And the old boys were drinking whiskey and rye. To be honest with you, you've sort of I was kind of killing it, to be honest. So you kind of saved me there, Sage. I'm doing really well, thank you, actually. Yeah, it's been a bit of a sing-song this evening, quite away from the good, the bad, and the different. No, I'm just kind of sort of just having a random eat. Normally, as you know, I do these on a Friday, but it. I went out for drinks last night. My manager at work is leaving, and they organised a leaving drinks thing for them. I didn't stay long. I stayed a couple of hours and then came home. Because obviously I have to come home by train. And it's not fun travelling on the train when you're drunk. Still kind of sobering up today. Tidied my room though. Tidied my hobby room, so that's all well and good. Yeah. The tweets were more to be desired, really. I couldn't. Yeah, it was almost impossible. Pink, hello. I thought you'd gone out dancing. Was that what you went to do? I'm not sure. Have we? When did you actually? When did you actually leave? It doesn't feel like you've been gone 5 minutes. What were you doing, Pink? Anyway, I saw you say you were up to something. You were doing something, but you know, yeah, and you've just missed me almost destroying Don McLean's American Pie, which you know, Sage came in and kind of saved the world from my. I've done a couple of songs, and some of them, as I said, good, bad, and indifferent. You know, but yeah. So you've been out, have you, this evening, Minnie? Not prying, of course. Just wanting to, just curious, really, more than anything. Do you know, we've been going all this time. We've been going 2 hours and a quarter minutes, and I've been staring down the camera like that, and oh, so you are going out then? You're off to a nightclub, I take it. That's what it is. No, nightclubbing. Not my scene, to be honest with you. But you know, enjoy it
enjoy it because we can do it now. We can all do things we want to do again, which is nice. So make the most of what you've got. Really, that's what I say. Oh, there we go. That's better. Make the absolute most of what you have because we haven't had it for the last birthday party in a club, eh? Oh, very nice. It's a bit. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. If, we're all here. We're all we're all chatting and things. Definitely have a great evening, Minnie. But well, it's a party. It's birthday. You've got to sort of. You've got to be there for your friends on their birthday, haven't you? Make the most of it. Have a great enjoy your dinner, Sage. Obviously, if you want to lurk in the background and have I'm just rambling at the moment. I'm just incredibly rambling along, waiting for. See, this is the thing with Saturday night live streams. I get less people on the Saturday night because I think a lot of the big channels also stream as well. So a lot of people. I seem to get better. I do seem to get better viewing figures on Friday nights. Hence why I moved my streams to Friday. This is a one-off Saturday. This is a very rare one-off Saturday. So of course things are going to be a bit quieter because I always knew it would be. It's just that way, really. Such is life. So thinking. I've got, as I say, I've got a video to upload. I might upload it after this actually, because it's only 22:11. It probably won't take long to upload a 20-minute video. Just got to make sure I get the right details of the tracks I'm using. Which I have somewhere, so I can find them. What else? Might as well just try and install some things. Oh, Mini Metro. I haven't put that on. I haven't had that on here for a while. This is a fun game. It's a bit while since I've installed this one. This one's quite a small scale game. It's only 293 megabytes, so it's not exactly big. Ooh. They've updated their maps. This will be interesting. We can have a butcher's at this one quick until we get bored. We've got Sid Meier's Railroad. Fallout 4 doesn't seem to work anymore. Fallout Shelters on my phone. New Vegas, I absolutely adore New Vegas. What else have I got on here? Caesar 3, Mall Empire, which doesn't seem to work. Hospital Tycoon, Pharaoh and Cleopatra, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Latals Principle, Thief Gold, Thief
Thief Deadly Shadows. Div Guy. McPixel. Stardew. That's the one I need to install. I must do some videos involving Stardew Valley because it is the most adorable game you can ever play. You can ever want to play. How about we do a bit of Stardew Valley if once it downloads? I did wonder. Yeah, I did wonder. Because those reactions were not what I was expecting. Hang on, I've just got something to do quick. Just got something to do. All's good. All is good. Don't worry, Pink. It's an incredibly long story. Don't worry, Minnie. It's an incredibly long story that I will probably fill you in another time. Now's not the time or place, really. But anyway, so that's that. Yeah, I'm going to keep the live stream going. Don't worry. You can always you can always talk in full on the DMs. So when you get a chance, let me know what's going on. Please do. I have responded, by the way. I have responded. So all is good. Right. Let's shrink this down. I want to make sure that it's all set.
Right, let's see if this works. If it doesn't, I just had to move because I needed to look at the screen. It's loading at the moment. Oh, I better, before we do that, I better put up my mic as well. No, it says it's not responding at the moment. Such is the way of the world. Doesn't seem to want to launch. What a surprise. My Steam has crashed. But I don't want to resize the corner picture because I don't want to... at the moment, in case it does suddenly decide to start. Ooh, something's happening. It's turning. It says stop, so... whether it's loading or not is another question. Oh. Seems Stardew Valley doesn't want to load, which is a nuisance. It says it's running, but it's not. So I will have to try and... oh, he says knocking the camera. Doesn't seem to want to play, but then my computer doesn't seem to... I'm afraid I'm all laughed out today. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Yeah, it says the game's running, but it's not. It says it's running, but it isn't. So, we'll end Steam and take it from there, really, because no point in trying to run something if it isn't going to run. Let's bring that back up. Well, you have to admit this live stream has been eventful. It has been quite eventful. Oh, sorry, my back's playing up a little bit. But distraction. Ooh.
A distraction, eh? I don't know. I can't think of a distraction. Yeah, I'm all laughed out, I'm afraid. Bayek.
Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, yes. That's what I was thinking.
How about a little Bob Ross style ASMR with some happy paintbrushes going all over the microphone? You know, a little bit of titanium white, a little bit of titanium white. Oh, don't worry, Minnie. You go and have fun. I don't know if we will be here when you get back, but you know, don't you know, don't worry about us. You go and enjoy yourself. That's what you do best. So I will catch you later. I'll probably catch up with you with a message or something anyway. So I will speak with you soon, my dear friend. Oh, for the beard on the mic, eh? You definitely enjoy yourself, Minnie. Go and have fun. You've had a lot happen in the last few weeks and months. Go and enjoy yourself. Go and do what, go. Go and have a party. You deserve it. Go on. I'll catch you later, friend. I'll catch you later. You go and enjoy yourself. Oh, you're listening on your phone. Ah. So, oh well. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air.
Oh, and guess what's just started? Guess what's just kicked in? Stardew Valley. But it's not showing, so we'll exit. So I have just exited because it's not showing, so I will work out how to fix that. Oh, and the camera has gone now. Hopefully you can still see me. There we go. Obviously, there's a couple of glitches across the board. Justin, hello. I was doing some facial hair ASMR for Simplicity ASMR. We've had a bit of very bad singing on my part this evening. What else? We were going to try and play Stardew Valley, but that didn't go according to plan. As you can see, silliness with the beard. My computer has suddenly decided it wants to open up everything. Lovely to have you here, by the way, Justin. Thank you for joining. But it's not just facial hair. We have the brushes, because obviously I'm a Bob Ross fan. And, you know, you gotta have some happy little clouds in the sky. And you gotta, you know, take the top corner of your brush and just little circles. You know, painting happy little trees. Hi MK, thank you for joining. Nice to have you here. Nice to see you here as well. Glad to know you on Twitter as well. So you just take your little brush and you just do happy little smiles for the clouds. Just take the corner of your brush, and then for the tree, let's do some happy little trees. Take your 2-inch brush. Well, this isn't a 2-inch brush, this is actually a 3-inch brush. It does the same job as a 2-inch brush. Little X's. And I will be making videos like this more often. Oh yes. And you know what? ASMR is like art. We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. And we learn to work with those accidents. And then of course, you take your brush and you beat the devil out of it.
Just beat the devil out of him. Course, I'll be, I will be doing more videos like that as well, because I'm branching out on my channel. I am branching out and creating new content. I'm continuing with my own content, of course, my popular content. Well, it's popular to me anyway. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Computer's frozen again. My computer's freezing a lot at the moment. It's quite old. It is quite old. So eventually I hope to get a new one, much faster and better processor and things. Because I use this laptop a lot for purposes of content creation.
Let's go with the beard again. I bet if Bob Ross could do ASMR or did ASMR, he would use his beard as well. Sometimes in ASMR, you've got to embrace the silly side of life, and you probably can't get any sillier than beard nuzzling ASMR on a microphone. I'll let you into a little secret how I grew my beard. I basically fell ill and just grew my beard, really, and it just sort of, I can't be 100% clean shaven anymore. It just ends up being stubble now. Mind you, I'm 37, so I'm quite close to being 40 now. I turned 38 this year. For those who find it very hard to believe, I do turn 38 this year, 2 years off of 40. Yes, well, oh, sorry, that was a rather heavy pen. I just dropped. Yes. This is quite a fluffy beard. I mean, it gets really fluffy when it gets really long. No, I am actually. Excuse me. I am actually 37. I'm a lot older than people do think. 1984. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's just that I stay out of the sun a lot, being a redhead. I do spend a lot of time out of the sun. So, I'm not exactly aged to how I ought to be, you know. But I do have a lot of things. Flufflepuff. That doesn't exactly work, does it? Whereas this does. Yeah, yeah. Flufflepuff, flufflepuff. Scratching the mic. Well, it's better than nails down a blackboard, isn't it? I mean, I chew my nails, so I don't exactly have any... I can't really do tapping ASMR because I have... because I am a avid... well, not an avid nail biter, but I do have a very bad habit of nail biting, so I can't actually do tapping videos like a lot of people can. I mean, I can do... but it doesn't have the same effect, does it, as I don't think that has the same effect, does it? I mean, I can do drumming. I don't know how that sounded. Sort of, I can sort of do rhythmic drumming. Doesn't exactly have the same sort of feel to it as sort of, but you know, I used to be... I'll tell you one of the fun things I'd love to have... when I was a youngster and I was part of a youth, and I was a member of a youth group, we actually had a what they call a drum circle session, and it was a lot of fun. Absolutely a lot of fun. We all got given different drums and things, and we learnt how to basically hand drum, you know, from bongos to African drums, things like that, ones you play with your hand, you know, that sort of thing. And I remember it being so much fun. You know, it was really just... I should do it on the microphone, really. Sort of like that, really. And that was, you know, and then we sort of learnt the you know, we learnt those sort of rhythms, and it was such fun because, you know, I'm not naturally a rhythmic person. Well, I am. I do have natural rhythm. It's just that I can't sing for toffee, as you heard earlier on. And that was the clincher. But we learnt some sort of interesting okay. It's okay. I've had a lot of messages flash up on my computer, so bear with me if I seem a little distracted at moments. Sort of technical things come up. But you know, we sort of learn and we learned a song. We learnt a song that was basically just very vocal. It was basically just drumming and going na 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 na, you know, like that. I think that's how it went. But you know, I'd love to do it again. I would absolutely love to do it again, and I really think it would be well. That I may not be playing the note. I'm playing the right notes, not necessarily in the right order. Morecambe and Wise, of course. Exactly, MK. Exactly indeed. That's a perfect analogy. I certainly don't sing them in the right order. I'm all over the place when I sing. It is not very good to hear me sing because I am all over the place. You know, I could be a good robot if I put my mind to it. I think I could easily do this for a video. What do you think of that? Pop a comment in the chat. Anyway, oh, excuse me, my back always aches around this time. I mean, how long have we been going now? Cool, nearly 3 hours. My goodness. Time flies when you're having fun. I do karaoke. My karaoke party piece is That's Life by Frank Sinatra. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June.
I said that's life, and as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down, 'cause this final world keeps going around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself lying flat on my face, I pick myself up, get back in the race. That's life. I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. Anyway, you get the picture. And sometimes I do Waltzing Matilda, and of course I do that with an Australian accent. Once a jolly swagman camped by a billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree, and he sang and he watched and waited till his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Yeah, I'm a bit nasally tonight anyway. Oh, Elvis. I know Elvis songs, but I can't think of any off the top of my head that I can sing. Little conversation. No, because that was really a remix, wasn't it? Of a song that he never released. Yeah, I the reason I tend not to do My Way is because its key is not. It's strange because it's in a slightly different key to That's Life. That's the weird thing for me. Anyway, so there's a lot of notes in that I can't hit. Yet I can with That's Life. So Mustang Sally, I do need to investigate Mustang Sally. That's not one I'm familiar with, but I will investigate that one. It sounds intriguing. Yes. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What is the mother? What gets you drunk? What gets you all cans? Beer! Can't get enough of beer. How I really love it. Makes me think I'm a man. Beer I can kiss and chug it. I'd rather chug it from my belly up to here. Beer I could really use that. Beer I could really. Beer. I can't remember how much I have had. I drank a 12-buck with my dad. That's my son, the drunken manly stud. I'm proud to be his bud. Here, have some pretzels, no, I'll call it quits. Those things give me the schlitz. Drink with your family, drink it with your friends. Drink till your fat stomach descends. Beer is liquid, bread is good for you. I can't remember the rest of it now. I think it's not very
complicated, really. It just goes back into... I know it goes back into... What is the model like? What gets struck quicker? What comes balls on cans? Bear can't get enough of it. Bear, red lemon. Make me think I'm a man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Brr, 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 brr. There we go. I like having this stuff. Yes, we don't have time for time wasters and things like that. We deal with them in our own way. So if you're watching Time Wasters, we're coming for you. You are not welcome if you're wasting my time with spam and... It was. Kira, hello. Thank you for joining. Yes, it was. A lot of people attribute that parody song to Weird Al Yankovic, but it's not. No one actually knows who it's by. But yeah, you know, la da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 la ya da 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 ya da 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 dee. Okay, Amanda, thank you so much for joining and being here and keeping an eye on things. I'll let you go now and, you know, keep things going. I will speak to you soon. Yeah, you know, it's strange. I have a very eclectic taste when it comes to music. Anything from metal to rock to pop to J-pop, J-rock, things like that, to classical. Absolute classical, you know. One of my favourites, I can't do the lyrics, but I love, one of the most beautiful pieces is The Pearl Fishers. And I knocked my camera, I do beg your pardon. The Pearl Fishers duet, yeah, by Bizet. I do apologise that was off key, but you know, it gives you a fair you know, it gives you a fair sort of yeah. I mean, I'm also into sort of cinematic music and as I said, world music. If you've seen my fantasy series here on YouTube, you will note that a lot of the soundtrack I use is very much based around world music. Depending on the location, I use more classical sounding soundtrack for sort of the central monarchy, and then for the Eastern monarchy I use more Eastern style music. So there's a lot of influence around the world for what music is featured in my project. So yeah, it really does. It really does sort of kind of become sort of an eclectic taste, my list of music. And that's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing at all. It's good to have a mix of genres, shall we say. I apologise if I'm flagging. I've been going over for over 3 hours, so I do kind of get worn out after. So this is probably the longest I've streamed in a long time. I mean, it's 11:30 at night here. I don't know where anyone else watching is from, but it's 11:30 at night here in the UK, and it's nice to be streaming on a Saturday night. I used to do it on a Saturday, but I moved it to a Friday because it's more convenient. Because basically I can just come home from work, pop my camera on and chat, get everything off my chest from the day, and things like that. And but it's it's yeah, it's not bad life being a YouTuber. I mean, yeah, I'm a small channel with oh, marvellous indeed. Nice to know you. Nice to know you're here as well. What I mean is it's always nice to have you in the chat. What I mean is it's nice to know that you're sort of here in Britain. So that's nice. It's like a local grouping of friends. Yeah, so music, yeah, see, the thing is, I'm not just, I mean, I'm not a musician. I can't play a musical instrument to save my life, but I love it because music, I listen to a lot of music when I'm writing. When I'm script writing, I listen to a lot of music because it helps, mainly for my own characters, not for anyone else's, mainly for my own, because it helps set the mood I want. I think I'm subscribed to you, actually, MK. I do believe I'm subscribed, because I'm sure I saw something from you uploaded recently. Yes, I am. You did a 42-second video called Happy Bird, which, yeah, I am a subscriber. Yeah, so that's nice. Please, everyone who's been in the chat, or everyone who is in the chat, please do support each other's channels as well. I should say this more often. Most people are supporting each other anyway in the chat, and I think it's important that we all support each other, because small channels don't get any real support from YouTube themselves. We have to work so hard to create our content. We work so hard to push our content not in a forceful way, but to ensure that our content is seen and heard and discovered. And yeah, I mean, as I say, I take, in going back to the music thing, because the other thing is a bit of a soapbox, which I probably should do as a video. Music is my biggest inspiration for what I create. I can listen to a song and all of a sudden a character will appear in my mind, and I will oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. It's only fair that I look to return the favour, because I always do support other channels and things. I always take time to support channels, and well, I truly appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Everyone that comes across here is welcomed, and as long I have a set of rules that I always say at the beginning of the video, at the beginning of the live stream, which is keep it kind, keep it friendly, keep it safe, keep it pleasant, keep it happy. This is a safe haven. We do not, we don't tolerate bullying, abuse of any kind, bigotry, anything like that. It's a safe haven for whoever wants to be here and whoever wants to be part of this world that, I am, or part of my little world. And that's why I love live streaming, because I get to interact with so many amazing people, and newcomers are always welcome, always truly welcome, no matter, as long as you come in and enjoy what you see, that's the mission accomplished, because I create this for you, the viewer, to enjoy. That is what is important to me. It is incredibly important that when people come to this channel, they have an experience. I'm not a conventional ASM artist. I am going to be doing convention. I will have to become a conventional ASM artist for my channel to grow bigger. However, first and foremost, I am a fantasy storytelling ASM artist. I am a voice actor ASM artist. I am old school. I use my voice. My voice is my trigger tool, primarily. I will also use atmospheric audio, and I will also use visuals. Well, it's truly nice to have you here. It really is nice to have you here. Thank you for joining. I noticed you said it's late where you are, so I take it you're either sort of local time to me or European time. Obviously Europe being an hour to 2 hours ahead of us. So thank you for staying up late and joining us if you're in Europe or wherever you are in the world. And I say this to everybody. I am truly appreciative of everyone in the world where when they come to join these live streams, because it means so much to me to have your presence in this in these live streams, it really makes a difference to be able to interact with people from all over the world, from all different walks of life, you know, and share my thoughts, my feelings, my, you know, my ideas, my some of my ideas are a bit out there. Let's put it this way. You know, I've had a lot of unusual ideas, especially in the last couple of months. If you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and some of it has spilled over into YouTube since I've got the community tab, and I absolutely adore having that community tab. Well, it's absolutely wonderful that you've stayed up to join us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, I'm British, but I love Europe. That's as far as I'm going to go on that subject. Seriously, I would love to. There's so many places in Europe I want to visit. You know, Paris, Brussels, Bruges, Berlin. Well, not just the big capital cities, you know, but some of the smaller cities. You know, I'd love to go back to Switzerland as well. Visit Zurich, Basel, Geneva, Lucerne. Go back to Lucerne. But you know, there's so many places I want to visit. I've got a list of places. As I say, it's not just the big capital cities. You know, there's smaller cities. Lyon, for example, in France. I'd love to see Lyon. And Marseille. Would love to visit Marseille and see that. And then, of course, Spain. Well, let's just list the countries I'd love to visit. Germany, France, Belgium, Italy, Spain, Portugal. Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Netherlands. Well, the Scandinavian countries, Sweden, Finland, Norway, Denmark especially, because I'm a Lego builder, so I'd love to visit Billund, the very first Legoland. Oh yeah, definitely on my list. So, you know, I want to travel. I want to see America. I want to see Europe. I want to see the world eventually. You know, I've lived in Britain all my life, 37 years, and you know, I want to, see the world. Canada, America, South America, Japan, China, Australia. Eventually that will happen. There are places I really would love to go and see and visit. So, you know, I have my list up here, and I've come out of camera shot again. I do apologise. But seriously, you know, I think I know that we're gonna have to wait for. Oh, I'm sorry to see that. I'm sorry to see that, MK. Yeah, I'm waiting for surgery as well. I mean, I'm at home, but I'm waiting for surgery on my gallbladder to be removed because I'm fed up with suffering from the gallstones that trigger immense pain.
Yeah, I mean, one of my biggest a couple of. I mean, I want to visit all the sort of ancient sites of North Africa as well. Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, but I don't think they're very safe countries at the moment. I certainly don't think they're very safe countries at the moment. That's maybe Egypt is safe, but I don't know about Tunisia and Morocco. But they're all on my list. Yeah, indeed. I can understand, you know, the being in hospital. It's not nice, considering I was in hospital for a week back in the end of October, which really put, you know, really put pay to a lot of things, really, because yeah, they rushed me in with what they thought was chest pains. Turned out to be a gallstone stuck between my gallbladder and my pancreas, and it gave me pancreatitis. So, an infection of the pancreas, which is not nice. I wouldn't wish it. I would never wish it on my worst enemy, to be honest with you. In all honesty. But, with sort of history of heart trouble in my world, not me personally, but various relatives, it does make you think, doesn't it? It does make you. Oh yeah. It's incredibly painful. I haven't had to take any because I've altered my diet to ensure I try and keep it to a minimum until they can actually take my gallbladder out. But let's not dwell on that. Yeah, I mean, so Kira, you've been to Egypt, then I take it. If it's amazing, you say it's amazing. Because I want to visit. Back before the pandemic, I think it was about 2018. I was fortunate enough to see the treasures of Tutankhamun at the Saatchi Gallery in London, and it was incredible. And I really now want to go and visit the museum in Cairo, the permanent museum they've got in place there. That would be amazing, because I've been fascinated by that for many years. I think ever since I saw my first mummy at the British Museum when I was a child, it just fascinates. Egyptian culture fascinates me. The whole thing about it. I'd love to do a Nile cruise. I would absolutely love to do a Nile cruise. I don't know if I can take the heat, but to say I've done it would be absolutely worthwhile. And I hear the nightlife's pretty decent out there too, so see what happens really in the future. Save up the pennies, but there's a lot of other things I've got planned for the future as well. So it's all sort of very, very up in the air at the moment. Very up in the air. Things have things aren't always what they turn out to be, really. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh well, such is life. But sort of working hard, and virtually working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Well, it's actually longer hours than that I work, but it's worthwhile. But I won't go into that. I don't want to talk about work on a live stream. It's that's what the weekend is for getting your sort of daily
toil. You know, the weekend's for relaxing, really, if you can. And that's what it's all about. You know, sometimes I'll record, sometimes I'll write, sometimes I'll just play video games. Yeah, this is the other thing, pandemic-wise, it does need to be safe. I saw a live stream by another content creator who actually went to Egypt for Christmas, and they said that everywhere you go there's checkpoints to make sure that tourists are kept as safe as possible, and that's reassuring. But, you know, the pandemic is more, you know, because we don't know there's no reports as to what it's like in other countries. We only hear what it's like in America and Britain here. And yeah, it's disconcerting, really, not to have that information. So at the moment, I'm withholding judgment on such endeavours and travel. But yeah, you know, just to say I've done it and experienced it would be something else, really. Sorry, I know I keep moving forward towards the microphone, but I just get this ache in my back if I sit for too long in a certain position. So I'm just stretching the small of my back. There we go. Yeah, so, you know, we're because I have to say, if you've seen any of the, well, basically for my fantasy series, chapter 3 onwards up to about chapter 15, not counting chapter 11, all takes place in an area called the Desert Realm. And you know, that the inspiration for that is very much Egyptian and Middle Eastern culture. So, you know, it kind of makes sense that I want to visit the places that have inspired what I've created, as it were. You know, it makes sense that I actually see the inspiration behind what I write. You know, that's the beauty of it. For example, the Ondarian monarchy, which we've only very much touched the surface of, is very much based on Europe. You know, European cities rather than British cities. So you know, there's a lot of places that still have very medieval sections, or, you know, very historical looking sections, much more than, say, London or Edinburgh or something like that. You know, still kind of look medieval to an extent. You know, I want to visit the sort of places that haven't been modernised to a degree that they look like they come right out of a fantasy adventure. You know, that sort of thing. And that's my, again, I would visit for my inspiration. And that's the thing, you know. Sometimes you need to be there to soak up. I do find this. I think for some things you do kind of, I believe, need to experience certain things to be able to interpret them into words. And I've had events like that in my life. I've had things happen or been to places that have had huge impact on my writing. And that's, yeah, you know, I would absolutely love to be able to, you know, say, yes, I've taken direct inspiration from travelling to these places, you know, and going back to you know, your last comment there, Kira, they care. That is lovely. It is absolutely. It is absolutely written correctly. Yes, we have Stonehenge, probably one of our most ancient and beloved monuments in the whole country. It is considered a symbol of Britain. You know, it is I've visited it about 3 times in my life, twice as a child and once as an adult, and no matter, you can't get close to the stones. It's surrounded by a low-lying electrified fence, which I learnt about the hard way. I put my hand down to sort of tie my shoe, and I leant on what I thought was just a regular fence post, and all of a sudden, you know, I put my hand down, like that, and it was like a static. You know when you touch something and you get a static shock? It was that, basically. It wasn't enough to do any damage, but it was enough to make you suddenly, you know, take your hand off the fence. But Stonehenge, even from the perimeter, is one of the most remarkable, one of the most mysterious places to ever visit. Even when there's hundreds of other visitors around you, you kind of lose yourself in the atmosphere that seems to emanate from the stones themselves. It is really, really a unique place. And not far from it, there are several. It's known as the Stonehenge World Heritage Site, and there's several sites within the location. So Stonehenge is the most well known. Nearby is, excuse me, I'm just going to adjust my camera. There we go. Nearby is another henge called Henge. Now, when they excavated it, they found lots of the remains of wooden posts that have rotted away. The actual positioning of the wood for Henge is now marked out by concrete posts. But it's slightly older than Stonehenge, and unlike Stonehenge, there was a burial at the centre of Henge, which contained the body of a baby. I know that is not a nice thing to hear, but it was a sacrifice from about 3000 BC. Henge predates Stonehenge. Opposite Henge, on the other side of the road, you can see in the distance another Henge monument called Durrington Walls. Now, this existed, from what I understand, around the same time as Henge, and perhaps slightly after Henge went out of use, possibly before they started building Stonehenge. Because the thing is, a henge is not the actual upright standing stones. A henge can be anything that's embanked in like a circular embankment. That's what it is. The Henge monument itself is the ditch and ring that creates the monument. Whatever goes in the middle is not the actual henge. So what we know as Stonehenge itself, the stones are, when it was built to begin with, there were no stones at all. They were brought in by, from the blue stones come from the Preseli Mountains in Wales, and the excuse me. There we go. There we go. The blue stones, the small blue stones, come from the Preseli Mountains in Wales, and the sarsen stones actually come locally. There's an interesting video on YouTube which I will share. If you follow me on Twitter, I do share a lot of the things I watch on Twitter. So I wouldn't say I know a lot. I just absorb a lot of information. I'm very good at just sort of taking on board what I read, and I never went to university. But I do love factual books. I do love anything with facts and figures and history, geography. Don't ever ask me to do mathematics. I'm terrible at mathematics. But anything that involves sort of general knowledge. Because interesting fact, during the First World War, they actually built a narrow gauge railway because Salisbury Plain had always had a link to the British Army. And there was actually a sort of narrow gauge railway built around Stonehenge, because it was the route as part of the training camp for First World War soldiers. Obviously, after the war ended, the tracks were lifted. It was only temporary, and there's no sign of anything like that existing now. But it was there. Random but true fact. Yeah, I love history. I wanted to be either a historian or an archaeologist when I grew up. I'm an administrator now. Paperwork and numbers and ugh. No, I shouldn't be like that. It pays the rent. It pays. It's pretty decent. So, but I've kind of sort of absorbed. I can absorb information like a sponge. I'm one of those sort of people. In Dune, I would probably be known as a mentat if I existed in the Dune world. I'd be a mentat, definitely. No, they're more like human. Well, they are human computers, really. Mentats. Yeah. But yeah. So there's a lot of interesting things about Stonehenge and Avebury Stone Circle, which is the biggest stone circle in Britain. Again, predates Stonehenge. But kind of they're not sure when it actually went out of use. The village of Avebury is actually built right in the middle of the stone circle. It's huge, absolutely massive, and the stones, I mean, they are incredible as well. I mean, again, it's a really strange, eerie place to visit. The village itself is quite small, but the circle, the fact that they've actually been able to build a stone circle as big as Avebury is astounding. It took a lot of effort to construct it back in the day. I think it's about 4,000 years old, might be a bit older. Obviously I haven't got my reference books here to confirm, so please don't quote me on that, because I'm not an expert. I'm not a historian. My knowledge is only what I absorb. So I work with what I have. And yeah, oh dear. On that note, I think I'm actually going to call this a day because it's gone midnight and it's quite late. So I think, in all honesty, I think it might be... Yeah, most people believe that Stonehenge is a sort of calendar-like monument, for... but the solstice that it's more significant to is actually the winter solstice, not the summer solstice. Sweet, hello. Thank you for joining. I'm well. I will message you on Twitter in a minute, because I'm actually calling it a day because I've been going for 3 hours 45 minutes and it's gone midnight here in the UK. So I'm really quite tired, but I will message you as promised. I'll promise. Yeah, so I'm actually going to end the stream, to be honest, and I will see you all next Friday, because obviously I'll be putting it back to its normal Friday night live stream. So I will see you then.